Hey guys, my name's Harry, and this is The Lucky Country. Today we are looking at the song Took the Children Away, written by Archie Roach in the year of 1990. Today we're going to look at the history of the song and the future ahead of it. Let's take a quick look at the song so we know what we're dealing with.
This story's right, this story's true. I would not tell lies to you, like the promises they did not keep, and how they fenced us in like sheep. Said to us, come take our hand, set us up on mission land, told us to read, to write and pray. Then they took the children away, took the children away, the children away. Snatched from their mother's breast, said this is for the best, took them away. Welcome and the police came, said you got to understand, we'll give to them what you can't give. Teach them how to really live. Teach them how to live, they said. Humiliated them instead. Taught them that and taught them this, and others taught them prejudice. You took the children away, the children away, breaking our mother's heart, tearing us all apart, took them away. One dark day on Framingham, came and didn't give a damn. My mother cried, go get their dad. He came running, fighting mad. Mother's tears were falling down. Dad shaped up and stood his ground. He said, you touch my kids and you fight me. Then they took us from our family, took us away. They took us away. Snatched from our mother's breast, said this is for the best, took us away. Told us what to do and say, taught us all the white man's way. Then they split us up again and gave us gifts to ease the pain. Sent us off to foster homes. As we grew up, we felt alone, 'cause we were acting white, yet feeling black. One sweet day, all the children came back, the children came back, the children came back. Back where their hearts grow strong, back where they all belong, the children came back. Said the children came back, the children came back. Back where they understand, back to their mother's land, the children came back. Back to their mother, back to their father, back to their sister, back to their brother, back to their people. All the children came back. baby. Yes, I came back.
This song is a quick look at Australian history. In the years of 1905 to 1969, half black, half white kids were taken away from their homes. If a First Nations child looked like they had any white heritage at all, they were taken away from their homes. In the song, a couple of lines go like this: "Snatched from their mother's breast, said this is for the best, took them away, took them away." In saying that, what they did was completely wrong, and of course they had no right to do that whatsoever. Imagine you're just a little kid sitting there innocently, and suddenly this man comes up to you and says, "Hey buddy, I'm gonna take you somewhere where you will live a better life." And then your mum says, "No, like, just leave him." And he just takes you anyways. Like, how would that feel? Which brings me to the question of the day. If you lived during the age of stolen generations as an Indigenous Australian, what actions would you take to prevent yourself from being taken? Post your ideas in the comment section down below. Coming back to our topic, the stolen generations was a dark part of Australian history, and it still is on today. Back in 2008, on the 13th of February, the current Prime Minister at the time, Kevin Rudd, had an apology. I'll show a video, and then I'll repeat it from the National Museum of Australia, Animate for short.
Today we honour the Indigenous peoples of this land, the oldest continuing cultures in human history. We reflect on their past mistreatment. We reflect in particular on the mistreatment of those who were stolen generations, this blemished chapter in our national history. The time has now come for the nation to turn a new page in Australia's history by righting the wrongs of the past and so moving forward with confidence to the future. We apologise for the laws and policies of successive parliaments and governments that have inflicted profound grief, suffering and loss on these our fellow Australians. We apologise especially for the removal of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander children from their families, their communities and their country, for the pain, suffering and hurt of these stolen generations, their descendants and for their families left behind, we say sorry. To the mothers and the fathers, the brothers and the sisters, for the breaking up of families and communities, we say sorry. And for the indignity and degradation thus inflicted on a proud people and a proud culture, we say sorry. We, the Parliament of Australia, respectfully request that this apology be received in the spirit in which it is offered, as part of the healing of the nation. For the future, we take heart, resolving that this new page in the history of our great continent can now be written. We today take this first step by acknowledging the past and laying claim to a future that embraces all Australians. A future where this Parliament resolves that the injustices of the past must never, never happen again. A future where we harness the determination of all Australians, Indigenous and non-Indigenous, to close the gap that lies between us and life expectancy, educational achievement and economic opportunity. A future where we embrace the possibility of new solutions to enduring problems where old approaches have failed. A future based on mutual respect, mutual resolve and mutual responsibility. A future where all Australians, whatever their origins, are truly equal partners with equal opportunities and with an equal stake in shaping the next chapter in the history of this great country, Australia.
Now, for those of you who didn't quite catch it, here is a screenshot of his speech, and I will read it out as I go.
We apologise for the laws and policies of successive parliaments and governments that have inflicted profound grief, suffering and loss on these, our fellow Australians. We apologise especially for the removal of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander children from their families, their communities, and their country.
Now, clearly this doesn't cut it, because what's done is done. We can never undo what we did as a country. Now, although we have apologised, there's still pain Indigenous peoples across the country. I've spoken to Indigenous people and members of the stolen generations to get their opinions on it and the past. And they've said that it's not enough. Even though there's been an apology, it's just not enough. It doesn't cut it. The apology was a result of the Walk for Reconciliation in the year 2000, which is, as I just said, the precursor to the apology. But that's all the time that we have for today. Before you guys go, I've got a question for you. Was the apology enough? Write your thoughts in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.